Hi everyone. Since 1975, the Honda Gold Wing has been the ultimate touring motorcycle, a machine that redefined long-distance comfort, performance, and technology. For 2025, we celebrate 5 decades of this legendary icon with the arrival of the 50th Anniversary Gold Wing. Marked by exclusive matte black paintwork and special commemorative detailing, this milestone edition pays tribute to a half-century of riding excellence. To honor the legacy, Honda also presents a unique half-and-half collector's scale model, pairing the very first Gold Wing with the latest generation, side by side. So, what exactly is new for 2025? Honda has refined the Gold Wing and Gold Wing Tour with thoughtful updates aimed at enhancing convenience and connectivity for both rider and passenger. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto can now connect wirelessly via Wi-Fi, offering a smoother, cable-free experience. Bluetooth intercom functionality has been improved for clearer communication, while upgraded speakers deliver richer, more powerful sound on the open road. At the same time, Honda has ensured full Euro 5+ compliance, keeping the Gold Wing at the forefront of modern standards. Of course, the heart of the Gold Wing remains unchanged, a monumental flat 6-cylinder engine combined with advanced double wishbone front suspension and cutting-edge technology like the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, a 7-inch TFT display, smart key operation, 4 riding modes, hill start assist, and more. The result is a motorcycle that blends tradition, innovation, and luxury, a true flagship for touring riders around the world. Celebrating 50 years of touring in 2025, the Honda Gold Wing, since its introduction as a naked 1,000 cubic centimeters machine in 1975, has always represented the ultimate in two-wheeled travel. And it's a motorcycle that's been very much on its own journey, growing in physical size and displacement over the decades, all the while creating an enduring and unrivaled reputation for luxury, quality and comfort. The most recent comprehensive upgrade came for 2018, when, in response to the evolution of demographics and the motorcycle market, it made a radical departure from what would have been a traditional update trajectory. The GL1800 Gold Wing and Gold Wing Tour took a new direction and, brand new from the wheels up, became sleeker, lighter and more agile, very much a rider's motorcycle, while adding a host of new features to cement its reputation as a technological flagship. And, as a result, the Gold Wing's appeal became instantly broader, reaching out to a younger generation of motorcyclists that may have overlooked, or simply not been aware of, the previous incarnation. For 2020, improvements to suspension and slow-speed maneuverability further complemented the evocative, flat 6-cylinder engine beating at the heart of Honda's premium tourer. In 2021, the Gold Wing gained an audio upgrade and 2022 saw it become available in dual-clutch transmission form only, while the 2023 model received a tire pressure monitoring system. For 2021, the Gold Wing Tour gained carrying capacity, improved pillion comfort and an audio upgrade. In 2025, the GL1800 Gold Wing Tour receives a host of detail improvements. Now, in 2025, the 50th Anniversary GL1800 Gold Wing is set to mark the millions of kilometers this incredible machine has covered, alongside its legion of riding devotees, since 1975. The legend continues. The Gold Wing's engine and chassis were designed in unison for the 2018 rebirth, to move the riding position forward and create a much more compact motorcycle. The aluminium beam frame is constructed around a double wishbone front fork, which allows the engine to sit forward in the machine, as the front wheel moves up and down in a more vertical plane, while providing high-quality suspension control and front-end stability thanks to its stiffness and reduced friction. Optimized for size, the 24-volt flat 6-cylinder engine lost none of its power, avalanche of torque or addictive power delivery. The addition of throttle-by-wire control brought with it 4 rider modes: Tour, Sport, Econ and Rain. The operation of the dual combined brake system alters depending on the mode selected. Hill start assist and idling stop offer ease of use and improved fuel efficiency. The DCT features 7 speeds, with clutch feel, shift speed and RPM range of up, down shifts tailored specifically to each riding mode. It also features a creep forward and back function. The Gold Wing offers a total sense of freedom, with sheer riding enjoyment and performance matched by stylish design. An aerodynamically efficient fairing channels air around the rider, while the electric screen adjusts for preference, The luxurious seats offer all-day comfort. The lightweight audio system and newly upgraded speakers show off incredible sound quality. And features like Smart Key operation, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and Bluetooth provide modern-day convenience and connectivity. For 2025, the GL1800 Gold Wing receives upgrades to both audio and rider and pillion connectivity, with updates to ECU settings, and is available exclusively in a beautiful, brand new matte ballistic black 50th Anniversary Edition paint scheme. Other detailing to mark 50 years will be found on the Smart Key, center console and startup animation. The 50th Anniversary Edition receives bespoke detailing on the Smart Key, center console and startup animation. Also, the first 1,833 GL1800 Gold Wing 50th Anniversary models sold in Europe will come complete with a limited premium half-and-half scale model, 11 inches wide by 6 inches high. It features the original on one side and the current model on the other. The 2025 GL1800 Gold Wing Tour 50th Anniversary DCT and airbag will be available in the following retro-inspired color options: New Eternal Gold and Mahogany Brown Metallic, New Bordeaux Red Metallic, New Digital Silver Metallic. The Gold Wings lines exude a honed, athletic ethos. The styling presents a unique silhouette and counterpoints comfort with the dynamic abilities of chassis and engine, with the traditional Gold Wing premium level of fit, finish and materials. Its face is daringly forward slanting, combined with the compact fairing proportions, it presents an energetic frontal signature. The keyline of the body, stretching front to back, highlights the differing upper and lower bodywork functions. A central element is the fairing, with its sharp and solid flat surfaces, and nuanced aerodynamic detailing. It adds a tension that hints at the performance potential on offer. Also on display is the motorcycle itself, the double wishbone front suspension, flat 6-cylinder engine, exhausts, in all their functional beauty. Drawn together, the design elements create cutting-edge style, underpinned by incredible levels of engineering and electronics. Comfort, heat management and, most importantly, air management are also high on the Gold Wing's agenda. The fairing channels airflow around the rider and pillion, effectively providing a pleasant cooling breeze. A small electric screen operated from the left handlebar provides excellent wind protection, yet, at the same time, a sense of space and freedom when required. Screen angle and height adjustment is stepless. Available as options are a larger screen, a fully adjustable deflector for the arms and upper body, and fixed deflectors for the lower legs and feet. From a seating perspective, rider and pillion are separated. The rider can enjoy a total focus on riding the bike. The rider's seat shape is comfortable and supportive while allowing movement and easy ground reach. All lighting is LED. The lower portion of the headlights use 5 polished optical lenses on both sides to create a jewel-eye low-beam light signature. Using high beam creates a stereoscopic impression. The front indicators are housed in the mirrors and the indicators also auto-cancel. The system compares front and rear wheel speed difference and calculates when to cancel the indication relative to the riding situation. When riding, the speed that's been set with the cruise control switch is shown in the bottom left area of the speedometer. Through DBW, the system achieves a smooth transition to the specified speed and an ultra-smooth operation, especially when going uphill. And, after completing a deceleration with the cruise control system in operation, the Gold Wing returns to the preset speed with an appropriate shifting schedule. Luxurious instrumentation creates a unique cockpit. Different low-contrast colors with dark tones are applied to the dials, of which the peripheral areas form cone-shaped slopes to create a feeling of depth. A ring with a metal texture surrounds each dial, and the graduations glow in LED, giving concrete depth and a calm, cool image. The 7-inch full-color TFT liquid crystal display screen provides all the information for the audio and app-based navigation systems, as well as the riding modes and suspension adjustment. Information is displayed in differentiated segments in a very functional order, so the rider can get all the relevant data with the minimum of eye movement. Brightness adjusts automatically and the rider can also choose from 8 brightness levels. Tire pressure is displayed as a numerical figure in the bottom left area of the instruments and warns the rider quickly and clearly if tire pressures become suboptimal. Pride of place on the center console and Smart Key is the Gold Wing emblem, with 50th anniversary and since 1975 detailing. The Smart Key, similarly adorned with 50th logos, activates all the motorcycle's systems and also incorporates the emergency key. The ignition and handlebar lock can be turned on or off while carrying the smart key. Many Goldwing owners ride short, 2 or 3 day tours, for which the total volume of 60 liters between both panniers is ample. Exclusively designed, inner bags are available as an option. With the smart key present, a simple push of a button opens the panniers. It's also possible to temporarily unlock via remote control. The unlock button on the smart key enables the passenger instant access. Hydraulic dampers smooth the opening and closing. The Goldwing is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, now via Wi-Fi with no need to plug in, so the rider can utilize the personalized information and content inside their smartphone, such as telephone numbers and music playlists. A new home bar appears on top of the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto screen. It is a layered design that overlaps the playing display, allowing for easy and quick control of main functions without the need to go deep into a menu. Intercom connectivity through Bluetooth has been improved. Before, both rider and passenger had to connect independently. Now, for 2025, the bike acts as the intermediary, and even single Bluetooth headsets can maintain audio while enabling passenger and rider calls. A ducking feature automatically lowers the background music level during conversations, for clearer and more comfortable talk. There are 2 USB Type-C sockets for smartphone charging. High-quality, lightweight speakers, with increased speaker pressure for 2025, achieve superb sound quality with vivid presence, and even more so now at high speed. A passenger audio control switch are located on the upper part of the right pannier, and adjusting the volume, switching the source and fast forwarding is possible. The capacity of the fuel tank is 21 liters with fuel economy of 5.4 liters to 100 kilometers. The Goldwing's die-cast, aluminum twin-beam frame is designed to package the engine in a tight space. Aside from moving the front wheel forward under full suspension compression, another benefit of the double wishbone front suspension is the reduction in sliding friction that a standard telescopic fork creates, as the stanchions travel up and down in the fork leg. Bearings are used in all shaft bush areas for steering and suspension stroke, further reducing friction. The steering input, via the dual fork holders, is also separated from the suspension provided by the single shock absorber, and the Goldwing's yaw moment make it nimble and easier to steer. In addition, patented steering cross-tie rods connect the handlebars to the front axle and the handlebar pivot, delivering an entirely natural feel to the rider. Rake and trail are set at 30.5 degrees to 109 mm, with wheelbase of 1,695 mm. The Goldwing's curb weight is 373 kilograms. The Gold Wing Tour 50th Anniversary DCT and airbag weighs 393 kilograms. The dual combined brake system optimally distributes braking forces to the front and rear wheels. The use of a single, light circulation type ABS modulator, integrated with the brake ECU, keeps weight down within the braking system. It also operates in linkage with the current riding mode of choice, automatically adjusting the braking characteristics to the riding situation. Dual 320mm front discs are gripped by 6 piston calipers, the rear 316mm disc by a 3-piston caliper. The Goldwing also benefits from a Pro Arm swing arm, which attaches to the frame on its left side. The right side serves as a maintenance access. This allows much greater freedom of design and makes the machine easier to manage. It also contributes to stability. Rolling provides progressive suspension action and comfort while spherical joints are used throughout, cancelling out torsion. The rear preload is manually adjustable. The damping level on the Goldwing Tour adjusts electronically with the chosen riding mode. Stepper motors housed within the front and rear shock absorbers move needles to control oil flow, tailoring damping force for the riding situation. Rear spring preload is also electrically adjusted. Separate from the 4 riding modes, there are 4 settings of preload relative to load from soft to hard. The setting is displayed on the DFD screen and adjusted via switch. To realize the handling potential of the chassis, and maintain the addictive power delivery and feel that's so much part of this icon's appeal, the Goldwing's 1,833 cubic centimeters, horizontally opposed flat 6-cylinder engine uses 4 valves per cylinder. Peak power at 93 kilowatts or 126 horsepower arrives at 5,500 revolutions per minute, with peak torque of 170 Nm delivered at 4,500 revolutions per minute. The bore size of 73 mm matches the stroke of 73 mm, the left and right cylinders are offset 4 mm and the cylinder sleeves are aluminium. Compression ratio is set at 10.5:1. New ECU settings plus adoption of an O2 sensor ensure Euro 5+ compliance. The Unicam cylinder heads, the inlet valves are operated by finger follower rocker arm, the exhaust valves by roller rocker arms, also employ a coaxial rocker arm shaft for both inlet and exhaust. The combustion chambers are a 4-valve pentroof design with the inlet ports designed to promote tumble flows inside the cylinders, thus improving efficiency. The piston skirts wear a molybdenum coating to reduce friction. Throttle-by-wire engine management adds 4 rider modes to alter character and power delivery, linked to suspension damping in the dual combined brake system. Tour mode is the base setting for comfort and power. It gives a direct 100% opening ratio between throttle grip and throttle body butterfly, with default damping and front/rear brake force distribution. Sport serves up the highest throttle to butterfly ratio and delivers strong acceleration, with firmer damping and rear brake lever pressure. Econ mode offers maximum fuel economy and easy cruising, with lower throttle to butterfly ratio and default damping and brake force. Rain turns the dial down to suit wet and slippery conditions, with lowest throttle to butterfly ratio, default braking force distribution and soft suspension damping. There are 2 air intake ducts sited front left and right rear. This structure generates swirling as the air is drawn in. The result is more effective use of the air filter's entire surface area and reduction in resistance. The internal shaping of both ducts is optimized to align with the intake pulses of the engine's low RPM range, improving response and torque from smaller throttle openings. A single throttle body speeds up airflow and improves response. To complement the engine's deep bass signature, the mufflers emit a powerful throb, without excessive noise. The cross-sectional areas of the exhaust pipes for 2 out of the 6 cylinders are reduced 20%, bringing the sound volume and depth. The integrated starter generator combines the generator and starter motor into one component, with the generator effectively becoming the starter motor when supplied with reverse power. It's 2.4 kilograms lighter than a standard system. Helical gears are employed for the ISG driving gears, reducing mechanical noise. Key characteristics of idling stop are the ultra-quiet startup of the engine thanks to the use of ISG, and the smooth starting feeling achieved through a combination of DCT and DBW control. When stopping at a traffic light with idling stop on, the engine automatically stops after 3 seconds and, when restarting, the rider only needs to turn the throttle, which immediately starts the engine. The system is controlled so that hydraulic oil pressure is applied in advance to the DCT line that activates the clutch when the engine starts, so the time lag from when the rider opens the throttle to movement is reduced. To curb any abruptness, the DBW makes the throttle butterfly open gradually following the throttle opening, thus the smooth acceleration befitting of a Gold Wing. Idling stop can be turned on or off from the right handlebar switch. Hill starts on a conventional motorcycle involve simultaneously releasing the brakes, opening the throttle and engaging the clutch according to the grade of the slope. To ease this effort, the Gold Wing has hill start assist. After stopping on a slope, further squeezing the brake lever quickly results in the ABS modulator generating hydraulic pressure for the rear brake caliper. When setting off, even when the brake lever is released, the hydraulic pressure temporarily retains braking force, so starting on the uphill slope with the throttle is possible. Honda has sold over 250,000 DCT-equipped motorcycles across Europe since the system first appeared as an option on the VFR 1200F in 2009. It delivers consistent, seamless gear changes up or down and very quickly becomes second nature in use. It uses 2 clutches, one for startup and first, third, fifth and seventh, the other for second, fourth and sixth, with the main shaft for each clutch located inside the other for compact packaging. Each clutch is independently controlled by its own electro-hydraulic circuit. When a gear change occurs, the system pre-selects the target gear using the clutch not currently in use. The first clutch is then electronically disengaged as, simultaneously, the second clutch engages. The result is a consistent, fast and seamless gear change. Furthermore, as the twin clutches transfer drive from one gear to the next with minimal interruption of the drive to the rear wheel, any gear change shock and pitching of the machine is minimized, making the change feel direct as well as smooth. Extra benefits include durability and possibility of stalling, low-stress urban riding, reduced rider fatigue and increased ability to focus on riding lines, braking and acceleration points. The 4 riding modes are interleaved with DCT and feature DCT-specific parameters. Owning a Honda Goldwing is already something special. But Honda takes it one step further, with a wide range of genuine accessories designed to elevate your touring experience even more. The full-option Goldwing pack includes everything you need for the ultimate journey. Pannier inner bags and floor mats for practicality. A main stand for convenience. A passenger backrest for added comfort on long rides. A high windscreen for superior protection. And fog lamps to keep your road ahead clear and safe. But that's just the beginning. You also have access to a range of additional features. A passenger audio switch, giving your companion control over volume, source, and track. A power amplifier for crisp, powerful music. Rear speakers that expand the system to 4 speakers with 55 watts of clear sound. Wheel stripes, caliper covers in chrome or black, and a chrome side stand for extra style. A half motorcycle cover to protect your bike. Dual passenger grips, a custom seat, and upper and lower air deflectors for tailored comfort. Wider rider foot pegs and a rider backrest with the embossed Goldwing logo for maximum support. A DCT foot shifter kit, allowing traditional gear changes on DCT models. An alarm system for peace of mind. And a 12-volt socket for keeping your devices charged wherever the road takes you. Every accessory has been developed with one goal in mind, to make your Goldwing truly yours. Whether it's comfort, performance, style, or security, Honda gives you the tools to transform your ride into the ultimate touring machine. Thanks for watching.